Hello, it's Nikki. Welcome back. We are going to talk about finding the ease in the challenge, in business, in life today, but mainly in business. Because despite the people on the internet who look like they have it all figured out 24/7, 365 days of the year, most of them probably don't or haven't and have had challenge and difficulty. And yes, of course, it is up to them what they share, how much they share. But if they're only showing the good bits, sometimes we can, as we watch them, assume that there are only good bits. We know that that's not true. It's like those families who put together those perfect Christmas pictures in the matching pajamas. I don't know, but I'm gonna make a prediction. Somebody cried before that picture was going to be taken, or somebody cried pretty quickly after that picture. Something happened. It's my party. I'll cry if I want to. You know the moments. So let's assume that everybody is having challenge. So I guess that's the first thing, to really recognize that, because when you are in challenge, when you are in difficulty, I'll tell you where my head wants to go. I want to really internalize it all. I want to sit in a cold cave-like state and really think about what a terrible person I am, how I'm the only one who hasn't figured it out, who doesn't know what I'm doing. And it's like I'm feeding the flames, and it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and more overwhelming. And as I've already said, everybody has challenge in business. And we can tell ourselves all of that stuff, but it's not true. So the solution to that is, of the number one, listen to that inner chatter. What is it saying? And so often people will say in challenge, just think positively. You've got to look for the good stuff. You do, but if you've got that soundtrack of voices again and again and again, and you're just pushing them down going, don't say it, this is fine, I'm focusing on the good things right now. I occasionally let those voices come out and say, what are you saying? Where is this belief from? Why are you trying to tell me that I can't do this thing? This is not helpful to me. I'm sure everybody's watched a parent or somebody they know almost like try to figure out where they're going on the map or something. And everyone's going, I think it's this way. I think we missed the turn. I think, oh, and that parent reaches that point where it's like, I am stopping this car. Right. You know that voice. You've heard it. Of course you have. That's what we have to do with our inner chatter sometimes. What are you saying? What's happening? It's getting boring. And then you can actively turn it down. Or then you can pick up a piece of the information and go, what is in this? Is this useful? Is this helpful? Oh, okay, that bit is useful. Yeah, okay, I'm not going to do that again. But really pick it up, explore it, pull it apart, and then flick it away if you want to. Number two, finding new levels and therefore new devils, it's part of growth. And it's a muscle that you can build. Remember that first time where you might go to the shop and your parent I remember my mum would like give me some money. And if she gave me a £5 for something, I was just like, I'm going to get mugged. Like, where do I put the £5? How do I make this work? And then it's like, you've got to carry a bag, but then you've got this £5 flapping around and it all feels a bit dangerous. Not dangerous, but edgy. I grew up in a really rural village. It wasn't dangerous. And if I dropped my £5, somebody'd be like, you all right, love? You've dropped your £5. So this inner chatter thing, sorry, I'm reading the wrong section. So like everything is part of growth. So that first time you go to the shop to then being 43, which I am now, and it's like, I'm taking my 2 kids to the shop now. I'm teaching them how they would do that. I had the 2 of them with a basket on wheels yesterday in the supermarket, and just like teaching them where things were. What are you looking for? Which is the one that we want? Is this a good value for money? Do we get the one that's on offer? Even though, like, having all of these conversations. And so that 8-9-year-old, or however old I was, that seemed wild to me, that I would be an adult, that I would just find this easy, that I'd be able to drive a car, that I'd be able to book a plane ticket on my own, fly on my own. Oh my gosh, what are you going to do? Where's your adult? Or it's the same with all of these business challenges. We can learn them, we can build the muscle, and sometimes you just got to do the thing and keep in motion. Number 3, focus on the small steps. If you are finding challenge and difficulty in your business right now, you've literally just got to focus on the next step. It doesn't matter about that big, glossy, creative project that needs all your focus and time and energy, that's like a passion project. If you need to make money, you need to work out how you're going to get that money in the door and take that small step. Right, okay, I need to email my newsletter. Right, I need to do a post on social media. Okay, I'm going to do that today. I'm going to put a discount code on my website. Right, I'm going to do that. This is what we need to do. It's not like, oh my gosh, but I don't have time to do any of the things. Look at the problem that you need to solve right now and solve it in the most easeful way. Also, if you're able to do that, once you start to solve those problems, you get that momentum back again. And you're like, oh, okay, I'm on my way. You know, when you're on the motorway and you're in that sort of stop-start roadworks and everything stops, and then the first car starts to go and you're like, oh, okay, is there more roadworks up ahead? And then you start to feel the momentum of the road, of the traffic, and it's like, no, that person's gone into 5th gear. Oh, okay, we're going under there. Oh, and the roadworks are finished. That's where you want to get to. Number 4, when I run outside, and I live in North London, and there are loads of hills. And yet I know that I'm not going to just limit myself to running on the flat because, well, I like to nosy around all the lovely houses. I like the views. I like all of it. And so when I go up hills, I play mind games with myself. And I imagine going up a hill. If you ever did Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat musical at school, you'll know what I mean. There's a point where his coat comes out and there's a big moment at the end. As I'm running up that hill, I am feeling like that coat is coming out, that things are releasing from me and they're rolling down the hill. Some of you will be like, this is a bit far out, Nikki. But honestly, this visualization is so much better for me rather than like, it's so hard, I can't do it. Oh, it's so much. And when you are in that moment of challenge in your business, see it as an opportunity to release things. If you reach this awful moment or you have a really tricky time, you're like, okay, it's really time to stop doing that thing. Let's release it. Let's get rid of it. That was the old part of business. We're not going to do that anymore. And actively release it. Enjoy it going away. And then enjoy that space that you go, okay, I can breathe now. Where next? And you've got that clarity. Number 5, inevitably, after trickiness, challenge, hardship, there's going to be some ease. I promise. There's going to be some ease. You're going to clear it out. And on the other side, you're going to have that space. You're going to have that clarity. And it's going to feel so good. So enjoy it. Like going back to the running. After I've got to the top of the hill, I really love that downhill moment. And I bask in it and I smile down it and I put like something really empowering on my playlist and I enjoy it. I don't care that I'm running slowly because I'm so tired and can't breathe as I go down the hill. But I have that feeling, you know, when you pedal on your bike as a kid and then you can just go wah and let go. Enjoy that moment because that's when you're going to get your breath back. That's when you're going to get things flowing. That's when you're going to really solidify things in your body. And remind yourself that there are good bits and you have to see them as you go through that. I hope that's been useful today. If you want to book a one-on-one strategy session with me where we can, you know, really bash it through, work out where you're going, what you're doing, what you're selling, how much money you want to make, how you want to make it, etc., etc., etc. I would love to help and support you. Send me a message and we can go from there. Bye.